It was only a matter of time before Microsoft officially revealed the games that you would be getting if you are subscribed to Xbox Live Gold and Games with Gold. And you know what? It's not looking like a good month. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, Man with a Million, back again with another video. And Microsoft gave us a pretty good month in August with For Honor and a couple other really good games. And it was in the back of my mind, I thought, you know what, September's not going to be that good. It's the start of the huge AAA holiday season, and they can kind of get away with not offering the greatest lineup because you have games like Rise of the Tomb Raider, Life is Strange 2, Call of Duty Battlefields and such coming out in October. So I don't expect the next couple months to be that good because people are going to need Xbox Live Gold to play Call of Duty Battlefield, Red Dead Redemption. So you get what I'm trying to say here. It's not really in their best interest to provide high quality free games with the subscription. So what exactly are the free games? Well, I'm playing the video here so you can see it as I'm talking about it. We get 4 free games, 2 for the Xbox One, 2 for the 360, and it's $69.96 in value with 3,200 gamer score. I love when they do that little breakdown there. So first up, we have Prison Architect, available from September 1st to September 30th. Normally goes for $30. And basically it says, take control of designing, building, and running a maximum security penitentiary. See the results of your grand designs play out on the lives of your inmates as you create utopic rehabilitation center or supermax prison. You'll manage everything from staffing, security, and maintenance to escape attempts and riots. It's your prison, your rules. Now, I actually have this game, but I never did get around to it. I think it has okay reviews, but it's the type of game that I wouldn't really ever considering playing, even if I got it for free. But maybe it appeals to you, as I know these type of games really kind of have their fan base. But it's not something that I would ever consider booting up on my Xbox. Now, next up, in my opinion, is the best game of the bunch, which isn't really saying much, and that is Livelock, which is available September 16th to October 15th. Normally goes for $10. And it says, break the infinite cycle of war between the machines in the twin-stick shooter Livelock. Control one of 3 mechanical chassis types, Hex, Vanguard, or Catalyst, to defeat your mechanical enemies. In this 3-player co-op shooter as you battle to unlock Eden and revive humanity. I've actually played this game. I believe I have a review for it on the channel. I actually quite enjoyed it. I really do enjoy twin-stick shooters. You can play it in 3-player co-op, which adds to the fun. And it really looks good. It was quite a good-looking game when I played it, I believe, last year. It's a pretty easy 1,000 if you're willing to kind of grind out some of the different missions over and over to get kind of upgrades and things like that. So this is the best game out of the bunch. It also happens to be the cheapest at $10. I would consider downloading this one, playing it with friends if you do want to take advantage of, well, the free game that you're giving you for your subscription. And then on the 360, we have Lego Star Wars 3 of the Clone Wars, available September 1st to the 15th for $20 normally. And with the 360, as you guys know, if you download these games, you own them, unlike on the Xbox One. So it says, journey to a galaxy far, far away and fight the Separatist army in Lego Star Wars 3. Based on the Clone Wars animated series, experience massive ground battles, boss fights, and multi-layered space combat in the uniquely humorous Lego style. Expanded abilities, weapons, and characters, and over 20 story-based missions make this the most action-packed Lego game to date. Now, there was a time where I actually played all the Lego games, and I actually quite enjoyed them, but that time is like come and gone. I am kind of burnt out on the Lego games. Once you've played one of them, you've basically played all of them. And yes, this one has the Star Wars license, but it's based around the Clone Wars. I mean, they're good for what they are. They're nice little family games. Kids really enjoy them. They're not really that bad of a 1,000 either if you're willing to kind of collect everything that the game has to offer. It's just, I don't know, I see a Lego Star Wars game or any Lego game in Games with Gold, and I just think to myself, man, they really didn't have anything to offer. They're going down to the Lego games because Warner Brothers, whoever owns the license for these things, is probably just jumping at the chance to be like, oh, you want our game? You want a Lego game? We have 50 of them. Pick your poison. Which one do you want? They're probably super excited. They can get some, a big check from Microsoft to bring the game over for free. So, if you don't like Lego games, well, you're not gonna like this one. It's no different than any of the other ones. But as a Star Wars fan, you might get some enjoyment out of it. They are fun little games. I have played this one just a little bit. I didn't care for it. But then I kind of grew out of the Lego game, so to speak. Next up, we have Sega Vintage Collection Monster World. This one kind of just made me like, really? So I know they gave Sega Vintage Collection Streets of Rage recently, but like this one? So bring peace back to Monster World in 3 classic RPG titles from the past in Sega Vintage Collection Monster World. Relive the fun of the Wonder Boy series, including the final chapter never released outside of Japan. This is retro gaming at its finest, and it'll be available September 16th to September 30th for $10. Man, like I said, they really were just kind of scraping in the bottom of the barrel for this month. Prison Architect, Livelock, Lego Star Wars 3, and Sega Vintage Monster World aren't exactly lighting a fire under anybody's, wish list. When people put together like, games I would love to see for free given out for Games of Gold, I guarantee you not one of these games was on a list. Maybe somebody might say Prison Architect just to be like, I wanted Prison Architect, but really? Prison Architect? Come on, you're better than that. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I don't think anybody really was looking forward to any of these games being free, and quite frankly, it's like I said towards the start of the video, this is probably one of the worst months for Xbox games with gold ever. I can't really think of any month where at least there wasn't one good game or a game that I was really interested in playing. When I look at all 4 of these games, I know most people out there watching this video, reading about it, I mean, even if you go to Xbox's YouTube channel where the video is for this, it has more dislikes than likes. I think it was at like 3,000 dislikes and 2,000 likes. And that's how people are voicing their opinion. We do pay for these games. I know there's this, the people out there will say, listen, you should be grateful that you get anything. These are free games. They're not free. Nothing is free. You pay for these with your Xbox Live Gold subscription, whether you pay for it because you want to play multiplayer or you pay for it because you want to talk to your friends in party chat. I'm not really sure anybody really pays for Xbox Live Gold to get the games because the games themselves are usually old or they're not very good. This month, they're just not very good. And quite frankly, they're a little bit old as well. It's just a little extra bonus you get to feel good about, hey, I'm paying $60 and I get these games for free. I'm not really complaining, as I don't really care about Xbox games with gold. I do this more for you guys to let you know what is coming out in case you are looking forward to games with gold every single month. But we do pay for the service. These aren't free games. On the Xbox One, if you unsubscribe, you lose access to it. So, use your voice, type in the comments below what you think about all this stuff. Let Microsoft know that, hey, a month like this isn't really acceptable. But then again, they don't really have to give you games with gold, just like PlayStation doesn't really have to. They know what sells the subscription is that access to multiplayer. Call of Duty's coming out in October, Battlefield's coming out in October, Red Dead's coming out in October. Those are all big, huge multiplayer games, and everybody who's going to play them needs to be signed up for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Gold, and they know this, so they can get away with a couple down months here in September, October, November, just because of that fact. It sucks, but that is just the way it is. So, thinking about going forward, I don't really expect much for October, especially with those big games coming out. I don't really expect much for November. Honestly, maybe you start seeing a little upswing in December. But then again, I've been wrong before. They had a good month last month, terrible month this month. Maybe next month will be really good. And if you want my one recommendation, do check out Livelock. Just download it, see if you like it. It's a twin-stick shooter. It's pretty good. It's got some. It's fun if you want to play it with friends. The rest of them, I would just take a pass on. Anyways, guys, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for all the birthday wishes yesterday. I really appreciate it. Made me smile. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, share it out on Twitter, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that notification bell located right next to the subscribe button so you're always notified when I drop new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.